your girl Queen Evangeline and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be cooking again and I'm going to be making a Maori staple food. We are going to be making fried bread. Now I've only just recently kind of mastered making fried bread, and when I learned how to make it properly, I was making it like every single day. The kids love it, the household loves it, and it's just such a nice little snack that you can have with your morning coffee, tea, even with your boil up, or like dip in your stew. I don't know. This recipe is super easy. Honestly, it doesn't take a rocket scientist, believe me. So today's ingredients: plain flour, and this is super cheap from Pack and Save. I think it's like $2. Cooking oil, a bit of salt, yeast, milk, and some sugar. I just found out that we actually ran out of proper granulated sugar, so today I'm just gonna substitute it with icing sugar. So first things first, you're gonna grab a bowl. Then you're gonna grab a measuring cup and you're going to put in 1 cup of milk. 1 cup. Growing up, fried bread was such a yummy snack to have. I love it with jam, butter, anything really, any spread, but mostly with boil up. You're going to pour the milk into the bowl, and after that you would have boiled your kettle. We're going to measure 3/4 of a cup. Yep. And then what you're going to do is just pour that hot water into the milk. Grab your spatula and give it a nice little swirl. Give it a mixy mix. Then you're going to take your finger, put it in, and feel if it's warm enough. Yep, it's quite warm. You're going to take your little measuring spoon. So we have a 1 tablespoon. Take your yeast and you're going to put 1 tablespoon of yeast. When I used to make fried bread before, I never used to use yeast because I don't know why, I just never did. I would only use baking powder, but sometimes it was always like a hit or miss, like if it was going to be good or not. Sometimes I wouldn't even let it rise, but now that I use yeast, like it has changed my life, but I should have just done that ages ago. Now I'm going to use the rest of this white sugar. 1 tablespoon of white sugar. Now it's not completely full, so I will need to get some of that icing sugar. Okay, what is that? Okay, put that in. You're gonna do 4 tablespoons of oil. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Now you're gonna give that a little mixy mix. Make sure that everything's mixed well. The last time I made this recipe, I put the salt in before letting the yeast activate, and that was a really bad mistake because I didn't realize that salt actually stops it from rising. So don't make the same mistake and try to shortcut your way through it, because that's what I did and it was really bad. And I also forgot the oil last time and I was like, why is it not rising? So don't forget the oil, guys. That's all mixed. Now you're gonna just leave that there for 15 minutes to rise and foam. Okay guys, it has been 15 minutes and it has now turned frothy. I don't know if you can see that, but it's super frothy now. The next step after that is to add 4 cups of plain flour. I'm trying to make as less mess as possible. So we're just gonna pour this in, and 1 more. Got 1 yet? No. It's a little over 1, but that's okay. We just start with 4, and then if it's a bit too sticky, then you just add more.
So you're going to put that into the bowl. And then you're going to add your salt. Just a bit. Little sprinkle, sprinkle. That should be enough. And what you're going to do is just gently mix it. Just gently.
I'm just gonna gently knead it. You don't want to over knead it because then it might get tough and then it's not going to come out the way you want. Fold everything under. It is a little like moist, but like it's not really sticking to my hands anymore. There you go. And then we're just gonna plop that right back into the bowl, and then we're going to cover this and let it rest for 1 hour. I'll be right back in an hour. Don't go anywhere. All covered. Okay guys, so it has been 1 hour, just over an hour, and let's reveal our dough. Ooh. So it has now risen. It looks so good and puffy. We're going to take our oil. This trick actually is such a lifesaver. Usually I would like sprinkle the bench with flour, but this hack is so good. So what we do is we're gonna just sprinkle a little bit of oil onto a clean bench, and we're just going to spread that all over our bench. Just as big as like the dough might stretch out to. And this helps the dough not to stick onto it. Honestly, it's so easy to clean up as well. I learned this from, I don't know her name, but it was this lady on Facebook, but that was such a genius hack. We are going to just gently plop out our dough. Ooh, look at that. Just get some of that oil. Make sure your hands are clean, guys. And you just want to press out the dough, and you don't want to press it out too flat. I think that's good enough. There we go. I've got my pizza cutter from Kmart. I think it's $2, and we're just going to slice our dough just like that, and then this way. Cool. All done. When that's done, you just want to separate them a bit because they usually tend to like keep rising a bit and then they start sticking to each other. So I'm just going to separate them a little bit. Okay, so now I've got my frying pan on my stove top. I've got the oil. I'm just going to fill that up. Don't want the heat too high. I'm just going to put it to 4.5, just so it can heat up, and then I'll turn it down to 4. So while that's heating, I got a bowl. I washed the bowl, lined it with baking paper, and then we're just going to wait for that to heat up. I think that the oil has heated up now. We got our tongs. And now we're just going to pick up our dough and slowly plop it into the oil. Ooh. Some of them have like risen some more as well. Sometimes you go too far. I won't want you if you need me. Real things don't not come easy, no. Never been no access first. There we go, sizzling away in there. Alright, so they're in the pan sizzling away, and look how puffy they're getting. Oh my gosh, they are looking so yummy. I'll let them sit for maybe like 30 seconds and then I'll flip them over. Time to flip. So good. Okay, flip that one. Nice. Nice and golden brown. That looks so good. Alright, now we can take our fried bread out, guys. Just let the oil drip off, and these look super crispy actually. First, I'll show y'all. Look at that. You're falling, but you don't want to fall too hard. You're falling, but you don't want to fall. Okay guys, so I went ahead and continued cooking all the fried bread, as you can see. So it's all ready. And I have the kids here to do a little taste test. So they did taste it off camera already, but for some reason my phone like deleted the footage.
It's really soft inside and crunchy outside.
Yeah, I did have my one as well off camera. It was super fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside, and honestly, it would be so yummy with a boil up right now. I wish I had the ingredients for a boil up, but that's okay. We'll just enjoy these with a cup of tea. Thank you so much for watching this video, if you stayed this long, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao!